Hey math kids, today we're going to use GeoGebra to see visually the definition of a radian. So in the past, kids have had a hard time really understanding what a radian is. It's just some other way to measure an angle. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into this geometry tab. I'm going to draw a circle, and then I'm going to put another point on the circle, and that's going to kind of mark where our sector is. I'm going to connect this like this with the segment tool, and then we also have an arc tool like this, here, 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 and it did the outer one, so I got to do that the other way. So I'm going to go here, here, here. No, what am I doing? So here, here, here. Okay. Now there's a couple things we can do to make this a little bit easier. So I'm going to select the arc, and I'm going to change the color to red just so it's obvious what we're looking at. Another thing, we need to measure the angle. Okay, so we have that. We also want to know the length of the radius, so I'm going to measure that. And then as far as the length of the curve goes, so I'm going to click on the arc length, go to advanced, I think it's here, maybe it's in basic, yeah, right here, show label, and I actually only want the value. So that's telling me the length. So the length of that arc is that, and then I'm going to go to this angle, and I think it's in advanced. Let's see. Maybe it's in the algebra. No, it's right here. Yeah. So I clicked on this kind of this curve with the two dots right there, and I'm going to change it to a radian measure. Now, after you do all of this, the definition of 1 radian is when we create a sector like this, and the arc length is the same length as the radius. And so what we're going to see is once we move this around and turn this into 1 radian, the arc length will have the same value as the radius. So if we just move this down to 1 radian, okay, they're not perfect because this is probably not perfectly 1 radian, but I think you can see, maybe if we make this bigger, it'll be easier. So I'm trying to make it 38. Okay, so 1 radian, the radius is 9.38, the arc length is 9.38, and that's the definition of 1 radian, is when that situation happens. Okay, what we can also do, just for, I don't know, FYI, we can go back, change this to degrees, and we can see that 1 radian is about 57 degrees. Okay, so if you need additional help, please come to Math Lab. Until then, calculator.